Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play to put your childhood sweetheart in a refrigerator. A Nary Yandere game found on itch.io. The content warnings are right here. Let's begin. You open the fridge. It's a sweltering summer night. Most people would be out. Most people would be out at a time like this, grabbing skills, barbecue, fried chicken, with friends in tow. But unfortunately, you just woken up, groggy and drained, with zero motivation to go anywhere. Worse still, the one friend you always bother without a second thought, the one you could drag out for a midnight meal anytime is no longer around. Honestly, such a shame things turned out this way. So you scrounge in the fridge, looking for whatever little is left to eat. Hungry. Wise choice. Your cooking is really not impressive. They say the more you do, the more you mess up, which fits your cooking perfectly. By the way, where's the milk in the fridge? You're seriously lactose intolerant. You don't even go near the dairy aisle at the supermarket. Check the date. This bottle's been sitting in here for a while. Your childhood friend bought it. Not expired, right? Probably expired. Good thing it's not fresh milk. It's been through a whole factory line, packed with wonders of modern industry, with protein powder, aspartame, strawberry flavor, food coloring. No doubt it survived a couple more months just fine. For an adult, you got pretty decent appetite. Can this really do for a midnight snack? Ooh, udon. I'll do udon. Udon. There happens to be a bag of udon. You can't remember when you bought it. By the way, surprising, it looks like the whole thing didn't kill your appetite at all. Go on, dig in. Being able to eat is a blessing. Crack an egg in it. Then your carbs and protein sorted. All as vegetables, of course you could care less. Achoo. Oh, why when this summer night suddenly you feel a little cold? Is AC up too high? Maybe you should have some udon to warm up. Alas, if your childhood friend were still here, he would remind you to set the AC just right for you. You also find cooking a hassle. So back then, he was always handled it. What a good friend. So how did things end up like this? You're grown up together. Even though you're known for your own emotional intelligence and always annoying him, he still puts up with you, though you did argue a lot. Looking back, it's all your fault, isn't? We don't know, right? I thought I turned off the AC. You grab an egg, boil some water, and get the udon ready. The bubbling of the water, the crinkle of the plastic paper, the crack of an egg breaks on the marble countertop. The slurp of noodles. Really enjoying yourself, huh? Didn't you forget something? Almost forgot about the fridge door. The fridge door? Good night, Akihito. That's more like it. Good night. Bon appetit. I guess I could see what happens if we pick up the apple. Apple. A shiny apple with a label still on it. You're actually very picky. You don't just peel apples, but also slice them. Unfortunately, there isn't a single usable kitchen knife in your apartment. Just last month, while cutting and portioning out the body, you dulled every knife at home. Yeah, we put them in the fridge. Okay, literally. Were we a slasher in a previous life? Even that tiny fruit knife came in handy, perfect for slicing through the cartilage and tendons at the joints. You definitely didn't think about what to do with the apples back then. Now, are you going to just buy into it? For an adult, you got pretty decent appetite. Can you at least can this really make it do for a midnight snack? Let's see what happens if we do. Actually, no, let's go for the cake first. Cupcake. They say desserts can lift your mood. A fresh molten black, the elegant color cake wrapped in the baking paper, even decorated with cute patterns. Too bad you never really cared about the details people put into things. Those designs might as well be fitting with a blind dummy. Even you wouldn't keep a cake in this fridge for a whole month. This one's from the supermarket yesterday. Some cakes freeze well, like the vanilla strawberry ice cream cake you like. But your freezers are already packed to the brim. You haven't brought frozen food for a while. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what's in the freezer. Seems like you not very keen on keeping food and front together. Speaking of which, negative 18 Celsius is about the limit for a home freezer. Even at that temperature, meat won't stay fresh forever. A few months, a few years, sure, that's fine. Well, might. A few months, a few years, sure, that's fine. But what about 5 or 10 years? What are you gonna do then? This will put something in your stomach, but is it really enough to fill you up? What are you? The type who lives on love? Never would have guessed. Wise choice. Okay, we already know. That should be enough. Must be worn out. Good to eat your fill. Been a month since your childhood friend died, and your life seemed pretty much the same. But still, something changed, hasn't? You must be so happy knowing this. Just like he was back when he was RIP'd. Might not even mind you hiding him in the fridge. Are you smiling, Kato? We might have. Yeah, there's another thing that we need to choose. Okay, I found out what we need to choose. The meat. Yeah, I finally remembered. With this, won't need anything else.
Production date June, best before within 45 days.
Production date June, best before within 45 days. It's not exactly fresh. Luckily, it's one of those trendy aged steaks. Just consider it as aging in your fridge. You don't usually buy meat. Definitely not because you're vegetarian. Most people enjoy the high-calorie protein, and you're no exception. You're just too lazy to cook complicated dishes. Generally, only get raw meat when your childhood friend comes over, waiting for him to cook up those chunks of my animal carcasses. You toss it into your cart while grabbing plastic wrap and scissors at the supermarket. Was it to keep your shopping list from looking too suspicious? Most likely, knowing that what we did. Or was it meant to be my dinner? I always wanted to ask you. Before drugging me and chopping me up, how could you not even offer me the one last meal? Is that our childhood friend talking from the grave? Bon appetit. We'll see what happens if we just do this. You must be hungry. Aren't you going to grab something to eat? Oh, here to see me? Well then, before you leave, what do you say? What do you say? Good. Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Bon appetit. And that was to put your childhood sweetheart in a refrigerator. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the bell, help out, and comment below. See you guys next time.